there were so many foreign fans that came over for Kingdom this year.
Yeah.
And after Dash on the 5th, there was a group of fans that were from, I think, Australia, but it was a blend of people from different
New
places.
Zealand,
And
yeah.
we're just hanging out, and I'm saying hi and shaking hands outside of TGI Fridays. And one of them says, "Hey, I went back. I was at the Dome last night. I went back and I watched your call of Jay White and Tanahashi. Thank you so much for telling Jay White's story
Mm-hmm.
because I don't think they're going to get that anywhere else."
Yeah.
And that was sort of like one of the big disconnects. The Japanese audience didn't understand Jay White
Yeah.
because they had only seen him as a young lion, and then he comes back as this psychopath. Me and Michael Cole were on Team Fink for a while. It was a very short run. Team Fink was Fink booking the travel for us.
Yeah.
3 of us kind of riding together. Howard was like this kayfabe sneak eater too.
Mm.
So I'm trying to eat healthy, guys. Trying to eat healthy. Okay, whatever, Howard. I don't care. Go to the drive-through. I'll have a chicken breast sandwich on a bun, seedless bun, and a diet. Make it a water. Then he would pull, and we were like half asleep, right? And then he'd pull up to the window before to pay. Can I also get a small fry?
That's my move.
Whispering. And I'm like, Howard, if you want French fries, why didn't you just order them? And he's like,
Damn it.
popping. But so we flew from wherever to wherever, and Howard was notoriously cheap with the company's money, or fiscally responsible.
There you go.
And booked us on some, I don't even know what airline it's called. It's like, which is now the bastard child known as Spirit Airlines,
Sure.
the cheapest of the cheapest of the cheap airlines. Unfortunately, we only had one flight a day, so when that flight got canceled, we couldn't get back to Stanford to do our VO session. And we were told, I think by Jen Goat or somebody, yeah, you're no longer on Team Fink, and we're breaking up the team.
So here's the one. Again, backtrack. We're all over the place. When you were a kid,
Mm-hmm.
what wrestling did you watch? What wrestling was available? Do you remember Pro Wrestling This Week? That was a lot of questions in a row. But do you remember Pro Wrestling This Week with Joe Pedicino
Yeah.
and Gordon? And we didn't have it where I lived.
We didn't have it where I lived
Damn,
either.
I wish we did. They're on YouTube also, by the way.
Yeah.
So fun.
Okay, so I moved to Florida when I was 9 in 1976.
Gotcha.
And cable was new. I had lived in the city, so we didn't have cable.
Okay.
I had seen the Channel 9 show
WWR?
at midnight. Yeah. And it was on Saturday night at midnight. I'd seen it a couple times, like if I was up sick or something like that, and I had seen it. But then moved to Florida to get cable, and the first show that pops on when the cable guy gets done hooking up the cable is Championship Wrestling from Florida. Mike Graham was in the ring in the first match that I saw. So time begins to evolve. We start to get more cable channels. We had MSG. So we got every monthly MSG show. We also got the, of course, TBS. So we saw the Saturday night. On one of the channels, we had Memphis.
Oh, nice. I remember there was one FNN Score had it, too. That was a cable channel.
Oh, yeah.
They had the Memphis.
It was, we also, for a brief period of time, got Mid-South.
Yeah, powerful.
Then we had USA Network, so we got to see San Antonio, which then became more WWF programming.
Yep. And in time, you would get ESPN with the AWA and World Class.
And Global after that.
And
So
Global,
at
wow.
one point in time, there were, like, with Best of Championship Wrestling in Florida, Best of Georgia Championship Wrestling, there was like 12 hours a week of TV. And if there was a garden show, 15.